What's going on, guys? Today we're going to start the second part of the Bloody tutorial series. And so we'll just go ahead and open the project. I'll show you where you left, go to where you left off if you want to continue where I was at. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Google, find a texture or some type of mob where you can go along with me, but I'm going to be using a villager. It's going to be called the Bloody Villager. This is the texture I took off the internet from this guy right here. If you guys want to search up Planet Minecraft or any site you guys get your textures from, once you have the texture downloaded, put it on your desktop, and all you got to do is drag and drop it over. After you have it dragged and dropped over, you're going to do other. For any type of texture for mob, always put it in other. Okay, and that would be right here. The next thing you want to do is you want to create the item that the mob is going to drop. So how you do that, you're going to create texture, transparent. You're going to go over here, generate texture, and then over here, there is a shit ton of different images. Just a ton of different images you can go through, pick which one you want. Like say you want the mob to drop this right here. Create it, and since I'm creating bloody items, what you would do is you just put the texture in, go to this color here, put it on the outside, make it look all bloody. You know what I mean? Just make a bloody texture-ish. Save it after you have it saved and you named it, it will go right here. I don't want that texture. This is going to be the bloody item that I'm going to have. And the next thing you want to do is, since you're making swords, you got to make a bloody stick as well. So here's the bloody stick. After you have those two things created and you have the texture in, same thing applies with the stick. You go to texture, create, generate. Instead of going here, if you go down to the very bottom, you should find where it says stick. I did a stick, and then I just edited the stick from there. And that's all you gotta do is name it. It will be here too with the texture. So now we'll go ahead and create the recipes. So click here. You're gonna go down to the bottom. You're gonna click on recipe. So we want to make the stick, right? So if we type in, hold on, give me 2 seconds. Make sure I have it named exactly the same. I don't want to, I want to have the crafting recipe very close to having. Alright, so we got BLOODYS. We're going to do underscore so it will accept it. STICK. Bloody stick. We're going to create that recipe. We're going to go over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to put this use with a stick, and if we find a stick is right here. This is the debug stick. You don't need a debug stick. Click on stick, say use over here, and that will come out with, I forgot something. Might as well go do that right now. I totally forgot to make the stick icon itself. So we're going to go create an item. We're going to type in blood, STICK, blood stick instead of bloody stick. Go here, click here, select the item, and we're going to save it. We're not going to add anything special to it. After you have bloody stick, then we go back to our crafting recipe. Here, click bloody stick. That's the only way to get it. Yeah, put it in the crafting table, get it. And then we're going to go ahead and save it. Should we make it stackable? I'm pretty sure we can. Item. No, this is just crafting recipe. Right here is where we would make it stackable. How many can we have in one? I want to make it super small. Stackable right here. Here's the stackable size. Instead of being in common, it's going to be in combat. Nah, we'll make it materials. We're going to have a maximum of 2 in there. Enchantability, all the other things you can add to your item. We're going to save it. Now we're going to go back over here, make sure bloody stick's good. Bloody stick's good. Now we got to, after you have the bloody stick, we're going to click on the bloody sword here. We're going to click this little X mark here. After you click the little X mark, you're just going to put the whatever your mob drops, which is what I'm doing, is going to be dropping the mysterious blood is what I called it. Yeah, mysterious blood. And mysterious blood is saved. This is a blood sword. Blood sword. Let me see if I... Nope. I cannot rename it. That's okay. No, I clicked on the wrong thing, that's why. I want to make this a capital. Huh. Properties. Blood sword. Okay, we got blood sword. So we have the item. The mob's gonna drop. The item you need to create to make the item as well. Then you have the bloody sword. Now we need to make the mob, which is the easiest part. You're gonna go to living entity, and you're gonna type out. Um, we're gonna name it very close to what? Just bloody villager. Bloody villager. We're going to create the entity. We're going to click here, and these are all the presets that you have for like the model of it. So this first one is like a Steve, but it does not work. Do not use it for anything. It just doesn't work for any texture you want to put on there. Most of all the other ones worked. I haven't tried them all, so I know the villager works. Then you're going to apply the texture to it, which is right below it. If you want to make it glowing or not, you can make it glow by doing this, and it will turn like to a white color. It's kind of cool. Um, this is the hitbox. I wouldn't change it if you're making this, but if you're making a special mob, you might have to test it out and change it over time. Since it's gonna be a bloody villager, we're gonna change the egg to red, and that color looks nice. I have no idea, like it's a really dark red, almost black. It's gonna be miscellaneous, yes. We don't want this mob to have a health bar because it's not no epic entity. All right, these sounds here is what kind of sound do you want it to have, right? You can literally choose if you go down here to entities. I'm pretty sure it's entities. Pufferfish, slime, yeah, you can make it sound like one of these. We're gonna give it that sound, stepping sound of silverfish, death. Okay, every time that's gonna be really annoying. Nah, let's not do that. No, not ambient. Rabbit hurt? Nah. Rabbit jump? Rabbit. Nah, we're gonna do a spider step, all right, and then the rest is generic. We're gonna behavior pattern. It's gonna be a mob, right? Since we're creating the mob, we want it to spawn at nighttime since it's a bloody one. We want it to drop. This is where you would put the special item it drops, which is right here. It's undefined creature. We don't really need it. Let's make it undead. We'll just go ahead and define it as undead since it is undead. How much health it's gonna have. So we're gonna give it 20 health since it's dead, a little bit stronger than normal. How much experience does it drop? We're gonna drop 30, which isn't a lot. I'll show you. It is not a lot. Movement speed, same. How the render distance, how close you need to be for it to render in. Attack strength, armor, penetration values. Like, go ahead and look up what a normal zombie does, and you can change the value there. I'm not really going to do anything. And knockback resistance and anti-knockback, you can go ahead and change those if you want to. Make it 100 100, so when it hits you, they fly. And uh, this only works on zombie models and character models. That very first one, but come to find out, it doesn't work. Just throwing that out there now. Like there's not even a zombie model they have for you to click on. It's just really buggy right now. So I don't understand what's wrong with it. Maybe it'll be fixed in the future, or someone in the comments can show me how to make it work for a zombie model. I couldn't get it to work after me putting one in. You can make it a flying mob, a water entity, or even rideable, which we'll make a rideable thing later on in the future. This is what you make it immune to. We're not going to do anything there. This next part allows it to have special particles coming out. It's really cool. I'll show you more stuff on this in the future. You can inventory, like how many slots does it take, size of inventory slots, count. I think this is if you want to give them inventory. I'm really not sure on that, to be completely honest. Trigger, if struck by lightning. There's a lot of stuff you can do here. This is the part where you give it its attacking patterns. What does it do? You can make it act like a sheep even though it looks like a villager. But let's see. Since we're gonna turn it into a zombie, we're gonna make it act just like a zombie. It's not really good to use this. It's better just to build it here. But for right now, we're gonna make it act like a zombie. And then spawning, the most important thing. How much do spawn weight? This determines on if it spawns or not. The lower the number, the the more it's not going to spawn. The higher the number, the more it is going to spawn. If you ever have any questions, just click these little tabs here, and they will tell you. The higher the weight, that means the more will spawn in the game. The lower it doesn't. All right. It's a mob, yes, and we're going to have it spawn in 4 and 4, right? We're going to make it the highest so we can see them spawn and the biomes where they can spawn in, and you can change this to where they only spawn in specific biomes. So if you make a custom mob, spawn only in the nether, there you go. Spawn only in water, there you go. Spawn in dungeons as well, you can make it a dungeon mob where it only spawns in the dungeon, which is really cool. After you have that done, you're going to click save. Okay, so now we got the mob, what it drops, and all the items for it, right? So, um, Now we're just going to go ahead and play, make sure everything works. I'm going to get it to load up. Just give it a second. Oop, it's loading. It's still loading. When it's done, I'll drag it over and drop it. I might have someone come in here and be like, "What you doing?" Because they're in another room and I didn't tell them I was recording. So I'm gonna take a sip of this drink real quick. If you guys are liking these tutorial series on how to make mods, just keep hitting that like button. Comment down below what you guys want me to do, and I'll try and make it in the game. All right, here we go. Make it full screen, single player. Go into the world I was in prior. Since I took a crafting recipe out, it might have a message pop up. It might. I'm not really sure. All right, it's loading in. All right, we're gonna go game mode. Creative / clear. I'm gonna give myself. I just want to make sure that you can make each. I need 2. I need. Nope, just 2. And I'm gonna make the sticks. Yeah, no, I need 3 total. We're gonna a normal stick. No, what you doing? Look at that bloody stick. There's the crafting table. No crafting table. Alright, we got the crafting table. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna put this here. This right below it, which will make the bloody stick. Put the bloody stick at the bottom. Put the 2 at the top. And now we got the sword that can one-hit kill. It only has 1 use. Now let's go ahead and make it a time. Wow, I cannot set night. Now we're gonna fly around using this 1 hit and try and find a mob. Oh, we got a little fire over here. Lava's not good for the forest. Let's see if this mob is going to spawn in. Let's even make sure that we even have it. Yeah, it's right here. So if we can't find it, which you should be able to. Do I need to give it a name tag? They spawn in pairs. So let's run on the floor and see if we can find them. Where are they at? Dang, man. Can't get a single one to spawn. Trying to make this video quick. We're at the 12-minute mark. I'll have to go check to see if they're... Do they work? Yeah, no, they work. See? Alright, this is the Bloody Villager. It's really not that interesting. Sounds like a spider as it's walking around. If y'all can hear that. Yep, and it has whatever sound that was I gave it. When we kill it, it should drop the bloody item, the mysterious blood. If we spawn more in, you even give it drop chances, but that'll be later on in the video. How I show you how to make drop chances on the items. All right, now let's go ahead and quickly get out of here. I showed you guys how to make the mob, how to make a mob. Really simple, really fast. If you guys have any more questions, you need to go more in depth. I can. I'm going to be going more in depth on like spawning creatures, when they're being hit, have percentage values for things to happen, on death, have things happen. Also, if you guys have any questions or anything else you guys would like me to make, just let me know down in the comments. And thank you guys for watching. This is Minshields, Gaming Shields, whatever it may be. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Y'all have a good one. Peace out. The next thing we're going to be making is armor. Bloody armor.